All right, guys, GD back at it again. Welcome to the Wemaxit YouTube channel. I'm your host. If you're new, please do smash that like button, share, and definitely subscribe. If you're a member of the channel, massive respect to you lot. And how to become a member, please do click the join button if it's available to you, and YouTube will help you along the way. So as I saw by the title, we're going to be discussing League A of the Concacaf Nations League, and we're talking about Group B, where in which we have Cuba taking on Suriname first. We're going to get into what took place from both teams, how they do match up, and what difference they're going to make this time, and then what we expect from them, and then we go into the prediction. So we're going to try and cover all of that before the game actually starts. We have CPT Rico in the building already. Massive respect, CPT Rico. Thanks very much for coming by. Yes, so let me try and move on. At this point in Group B, they played sets of matches. And at this point, Jamaica sits at the top with 1 win. Honduras sits at the bottom, and then everyone is pretty much in the middle right there. But because Grenada and Suriname scored, they went above Cuba and Haiti based on the fact that they had a 0-0 draw. So that's how it sets up at this point. So we're going to try our best and get into this conversation. Del Marvo said, this will be a tough match for Cuba. Yes, it's going to be a tough match for Cuba as well as Suriname. Suriname at this point, based on the odds, it's 3 if you bet on Cuba, and 2.30 if you bet on Suriname. So Suriname is a slight favorite going in, and if you look at the draw is pretty much the highest one. So 3.10. All right, yes. God King in the building, a King expert. Massive respect to you lot. Yeah, man. And God King says the football boss. Then we have Sean Bass in the building. Would love to hear from Sean Bass and what he thinks about the team. Let me know if you're available. I can open the Discord and let you come in and give your take as to what you think is happening with the team. I'm trying to get the starting lineup for both teams. Yes, but I'm going to flip over the screen now so we can get into the detailing of what took place. All right, so let me start with Cuba so we can know exactly what Suriname will do or need to do to get the best results. All right, so Cuba took on an 80 team, which 80 came off a good performance in the Gold Cup, to be honest. They were in the group of death, and they fought until the end, losing to Honduras, hence why they never qualified. All right, so, and Cuba had a good showing. They were in a tough group as well, and they fought to the end. Maybe they never got majority of the points, but they still fought to the end. So I'm going to bring up the Cuba team so you can get to see it properly. All right. Yes, yes. FIFA, yes. Suriname had the odds, but a lot of teams had the odds. Trinidad, every game they went into, they were underdog and they won both of them coming through. All right, so the odds don't really say much, but it give you an indicator as the quality of players that you do have. If they're going to perform, that's going to be a different conversation. All right, but that's not down to us. We can just give you as much analytical details as possible. So what I saw from the Cuba team, they tend to feel comfortable sitting back. They tend to feel comfortable sitting back and then sprung as a unit. Sometimes they sometimes they could find themselves isolated and could get into danger. I think that Suriname's passing style is slightly slicker than 80 and cleaner than 80. If they can get the same break as 80, Cuba would be in trouble based off the passing ability. All right, yes, so I saw that from them, and I think if they sit back like what they did to 80, Suriname have the better technical players to play in tighter spaces to hurt them. So that's what I saw. But Suriname can be countered on because Grenada showed that they could be countered on, and Cuba is better than Grenada with the counter. All right, so you see, it's poised, guys. it's definitely poised for a good matchup. They are a good enough technical team that they don't have to rely on kicking the ball incredibly long. All right, they don't have to rely on kicking the ball incredibly long. So Suriname has to make sure they mark properly and close on all the possible channels, which I think they can do it because I saw some good things from them. So with that said, I still believe I could see why the odds is so close, because they saw that Suriname could get hurt on a certain set of transitions, and Cuba is one of the better teams in the entire group on transitions. Because remember, you don't have to be the best team, you can be the best at something that is effective towards the next team, and that helps you to win that game. And Trinidad, they won games that they should not be winning, and they are getting dominated in those games and still turn up the victor in those. All right. Yes, Oyediman said, big game on right now, Burundi versus Cameroon. Yes. But remember, if I have this IS abs to cover, we have to do this, and it's the Concacaf. So we already put our games out and give the take on them. But if we can get the results, you can provide it to us. I will constantly update people as to what's happening in that game. All right, we can keep on working. All right, so guys, as you come in, please do get the likes up, because it helps with the visibility of the game. All right, yes. So let me move on to the Suriname team, and then we look at the changes that they did made to their roster. All right, yeah. Let me look at the Suriname game, because I saw some people that you have to say that, damn, they might never did themselves good things. They might never sell themselves properly in this game, and so they could be changed easy. So they went with Mighty Abena, Stefan Denzwell, and Pinas. It was a three. With the outside backs, Kenneth Paul and Dankalo. I thought that Dankalo was very poor. His track backs was very poor. He seems like he was not playing football, and the reaction time was very slow. So I maybe he needs more game time, and that's why I've always said, with more game time, Suriname will definitely be better, because he was a player, every time he got beaten, he was trying to jog onto people rather than actually reach back, and he's a good speed player. So I was shocked when I saw that. So Dankalo might last this place there. As you saw, Mighty Abina carrying a slight niggle. So we are going to see if he gets back up to full fitness, because I've not kept odds on tabs on the players. Denzwell was maybe the best player for Suriname, based off that. Denzwell and Gleifev later was two of the players then that I looked at and said, yes, these are two players that Suriname has for the next 4 years that can change something. You understand me? Denzwell shows his professional ability and his quality that he will bring to the Concacaf. So Suriname gets something. Kenneth Paul showcased that he can dig in and cause some problems. And remember, these are the things that they wanted for the longest time in the people. So sometimes you don't get results, but you get results in the individuals that you're trying to find on the pitch. Because remember, that was more Suriname's problem. And I can see key individuals that later showcasing himself. Josephson keep on doing his thing. Kenneth Paul is a new one that added. Denzwell is a new one that added. And Dankalo and Ledam, you might think that they're going to get phased out at a certain point, because they look a little bit sluggish, but they still offer a little energy to the team. Besiswar, I thought he was slightly of a letdown. Maybe it's based on the position that they were playing him in. All right, so I'm going to try my best to get the lineup if it's possible now. I don't know if they are right. They have the lineups here. All right, they have the lineups here. So according to the lineup that we have right here, Mighty Abena seems to be okay, because this is the lineup. Let me check on Instagram to make sure this is the actual lineup for you. All right, vote at the side, guys, who you think will be winning it. Smash the like button as you come in, share and subscribe. Let me get Suriname, SVB. I'm trying to get the lineup. All right, so they don't put the lineups out. That's not good. But anyways, this is the lineup that I'm seeing here. All right, Wanahan back in goal. He was decent. He made some vital saves. His passing was always good. So that is not even a problem there. His passing was always good. Passing was always good. Never a problem for me on the passing side. Never a problem one bit on the passing side. Denzwell goes back in. Mighty Abena goes back in, and Penas goes back in. I have no problem with all three of them, based on what we have at the selection at this point. And then now Kenneth Paul and backboard comes back in. Paul goes back over his preferred side, which is the right-hand side, because he's versatile then. Backboard comes back in. You have Ledam and Adipi. I think he gets an next opportunity to prove himself, because you have Daraso class can come in and create and add energy to the team. Thought that they would have given him some opportunity. Then you have Josephson, Tifreda, and Vleta. I thought that this is a better starting lineup to start with. What say you guys? I think it's an actual better starting lineup to start with, because it's going to add more energy to the team. As you look at the team, you don't have, don't disrespect Besiswar, but I think he's not naturally a winger now with his age. I think he's more of a creative midfielder, so he's going to play as a cam or one of the centrals. That's where I think he is at this moment. With this squad now, Josephson and Vlater, speed. Kenneth Paul, backboard, energy. In midfield, Edipe and Ledam will add energy, and the backline is the best part of Suriname's team. All three players are solid players. All right, so I think this squad that posted is mature, energetic, and very much quality. I think this team is supposed to be good enough to create and take chances out of this one. All right, let me look at the bench to make sure. Besiswar is on the bench, Vlater is on the bench, which Class is on the bench, so you can add more. Dankalu, I told you that he never looked well, so I think that's a good change to take him out, because he get done for pace and a lot of counters. Rictus can come back in, so they have a lot, and Ellerman can come in and do something, so that is good. That is very good. On the side of Cuba, Reiko, he had a wonderful game, a super game. Yeah, this is a very good lineup for Suriname. I think maybe this is something that they can build on going forward. Just constantly playing the same lineup and chop and change one or two players. And I promise you, they are going to get incredibly better in the system that they're playing. Just keep on playing the same guys then. All right, stop chopping and changing. Play the same guys and let them keep and figure themselves out and work on it. If Cheryl Rebecca comes in and you have to drop Vlita or drop Tifleda because you need more speed, and you put in Cheryl Rebecca, you just do those difference and then you can change in between. All right, yes. So anyways, for Cuba, Reiko was exceptional. Give him his credit. He was one of the best goalkeepers of the first round in League A. Then you had 5 at the back, according to Sakasofa. DM Rodriguez, Y. Perez, Kevafi, Pedra, and Corrales to finish the back line. And then you have Yaniel Matos, Edward Hernandez, Luis Paradela, very good player. Quality, good engine, William, Posaventa, and Daniel Diaz. So according to them, they are using a 5. So they are trying to make sure Suriname can't play through them. But I think if that's the system they come out with, they are going to make it easier for Suriname to do better work. Because if you're going to give them space, I think you will have a problem. But remember, I explained how they do play. And they like to soak up pressure. But if you can break their lines from early, you tend to can get better things out of the games. In the Gold Cup, majority of the teams that broke their lines early tend to go on to dominate the game. So first goal, if Suriname can get the first goal, they can start express themselves. What say you guys in the comment section? Let me know your thoughts. All right, share the video around, hit the like button, subscribe if you are new. Yeah. So we have Marshall said, Suriname, we need a win today. Yes, a win is needed today. Worst of Jamaica and AD playing. So this is the opportunity for them to set up position for 4 points at least. So when they meet up AD, even a draw comes out important, because a draw would put them on 5 points. And then they can try and go for the final win in the last game. All right, because that's how you have to do it, and see if the 8 points could take them through. Okay. God King says this is a good lineup. Yeah, man, I definitely like the lineup, because no, I don't see no overly old person. Everyone is actually in a solid age that you can say they are playing 90 minutes and it does not look like it's pressuring on them. All right, so yeah, I will go with that. All right. For the game now, the game is on the Concacaf website, guys. The Concacaf website, the game is on. All right. What you can do for me, you can check it to see if it works for you. If it does not work for you, you can return, because I will put the game in the Discord and I will watch it from there with you and give my commentary, play by play and stuff. All right. Yes, Natboy said Winter is playing pal and backboard on the wrong place. Well, just let the man do his thing, Natboy. I think wherever they're playing, it's a very good formation. All right, very good formation. Then we have Jason said, bless up to you and the family. Detonation said, you're here, okay, because Paul play left back and backboard play right back. But you never may know if it's going to change. It's going to change at some point. So just let it go. They're on the field and people rotates on the field. All right, yes. I saw this formation and these players, and this is what I respect. Look at that. Dankalo in the team for a long time. He's out. Right. Bessiswar out of the team. This is what I would love for Jamaica to do. I like have the balls to take out people out of a team. You understand me? Because Bessiswar is one of their best performers. But if it does not fit the system, they're not going to go with it. You know, this is, I don't want to bring up Jamaica in this conversation, but obviously I cover Jamaica as well. So I'm just trying to show you these are the things that I want from the coach coming through. Make the changes that suits the system, because this is exactly what I expected from them. And they just alter Cuba's system to a 4-4-2. All right. Yes. So they are collecting more information as it goes. But Suriname stays to a 3-4-3. And based on the players that you have, it is going to stay to a 3-4-3, because you have 2 wingers and Tefeda is a forward. And everyone plays in the midfield right there. So it's a 3-4-3. So Suriname's one won't change. So give me some prediction, guys, as it goes. Give me some predictions as it goes. I am a little bit more confident, you know. I said I think it's going to be a draw, and me and Tennessee fought this out. I think Suriname will win this one. I think 2-1 or 2-0. I'm gonna stick with my 2-1 or 2-0. I think they're gonna win this. Worst off, they tasted the goal the last time. 2-0 or 2-1. They're gonna win. Yeah. I'm gonna stick with the Suriname. Yeah, even though I had 1-1 and Suriname taking it 1-0, I think 2-1. I'm going to go with 2-1. Suriname are 2-0. Because I like the fact that the coach took out players and he was not afraid to get players out to make his team. And anytime you see a coach does things like this, you get a better respect, because the players that he puts in don't want to let him down. They want to make sure they work for him, and the team believes that he has a system. Anytime you can drop a top player and stay with the system, it always give you an effect. All right, Alex Reed, how you doing, man? Hope all is well. Malcolm Pina says Suriname. You're going with King Expert said 3-0 Suriname. 3-0. Maybe if they go 2-0 up and Cuba being reckless, that's the only way I can see a 3-0. But I think it's going to be close. So I think maximum 3 goals in the game, at least. Let me take it for halftime, because sometimes these games are unpredictable. All right. With Winters showing some backbone. Yes, that's what I'm saying. The fact that I can see him take out his main player out of the team and do his thing, give more legs to the midfield, so he can start at the tempo that he wants. That is a coach. So hopefully results can go his way. We have half an hour more to go. Yes, we have half an hour more to go, and I think we're going to see a next game of beautiful football. I like how the region is going, like the football, like the quality. Detonation says 1-0 Suriname. And people, come on. You can't tell me that people ain't here to subscribe. Subscribe to the channel. We are around 40 something away or 50 something away from 11,000. So do that for us, that we keep on pushing and building the fan base, all right? Yeah, man. Let me know the key players for both teams, like your 3 players. In the future, I will add some more metrics to it. You know, like 3 players that will be key, but also the nullifying players, them like what player will nullify the opposing team aside from the attacking side. So you want defensive and attacking. But for now, we will just stick with the 3 key players for each teams. All right. Marciana Scott says 2-1 for Suriname. Scott, you need to link up one of these days, you know. Just let me know where are you, and we can link up one of these days, because I should come to Antwerp a few times, maybe in the next month or so. Yeah. For me, then what I saw from Denzel, important. So I'm not going to use Denzel. I think Penas have to play a good game, because Penas tend to be prone of a mistake. Obviously, looks a little bit more comfortable in the center back area. Surprising. At the left back, he looks a little bit shaky from time to time. So in a three center back, he looks better. So maybe and Abena can play any system. Right back, there's 2 in a center back, 3 in a center back, because he's so strong and his recovery pace. So he's perfectly fine. So I will go for Penas today. Then I have to put Adepe. I'm gonna put as one that has to play good for them to take charge of this game. If these guys get even 7, Suriname run away with this game, and then I'm going to go with Mitchell Tifred straight through the middle. I'm gonna stick to the middle this time. So those are my 3 players for Suriname that has to turn up and play at least a 7 for Suriname to get the win. All right, I think if they play a 7, if all 3 players play a 7, Suriname win this game comfortable if they play to a 7. Because Tifleda, that with a simple means that Grafia Fleta and Josephson is doing their jobs, and which they did their jobs the last game. I like what Fleta offers, his link-up play as a natural striker. When he's playing at a wing level, he's still very good at taking down the balls and linking up play. He was exceptional in the last game. And I think he's playing himself back in this team, even when Charles Rebecca comes back. So that is something good. So you're getting more competition for places, and that's what you want. You want an ex-striker running for competition for places for Tifreda as well. You understand me? So I like what I saw. I think these 4 games at least for Suriname will definitely help them. All right, it will definitely help them, and we will know how far this team can go after that. For Cuba, Reiko has to have a similar game to the 80 game. I thought he was exceptional in that game. Yes. Then I'm going to go for their midfield break, because I think they're going to sit back majority of the times and then pounce on the midfield. So I will have to go with Hernandez and Perez in midfield. Those are the 2 that I'm going to pick. Eduardo and Perez. Those are the 2. They have to win the battle in midfield right here. For me, in order for them to win it. All right. So that's what I am giving you. We have Claudia Fletcher in the house. Massive respect, Claudia Fletcher. How are you doing? Hope all is well. All right, let me turn this down, because I don't know why I'm getting so much messages. Yeah, so those are my 3 from both sides. Lance the Blade, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Massive respect. Let me try and turn down this sound. All right, so I will keep all of my things in here. Let me set up the link for the stream. Jason Guna says Stifler later and the newcomer Adepe. Okay. All right. JP Galactic Beats. How you doing, man? Massive respect. Yeah, man. Thanks very much for all of you guys that continuously come in and we're chopping up football the right way. I know it will always go good, you know? Yeah, man. Because everybody that comes here is not the, you know, it's people that truly wants to watch football. And I think that helps me when I'm covering other contents as well. So respect as well. All right. Let me try and get this right here. Yeah. Claudia says, good. Thanks for asking. No, man, it's natural. It's natural to ask what's good with you. Yeah. Always natural to ask, you know? Yeah. Jason, them have to wait for we, you know? them have to wait for we, you know? Yeah. All right. So Claudia said 2-1 Suriname. Yeah, I have that on my books. I was just trying to set up the Concacaf stream. So we can put it in the Discord. I'm gonna try and get it on the tablet soon. Where is Suriname? Where is Suriname right here? It's a lot of games going on. What's up with Concacaf? All right, let me try and get that one. Our upcoming games. 80 Jamaica. That one, 4 people waiting on that one. Okay, Suriname, 36 people waiting on that one. 23 more minutes to go. All right, 23 more minutes to go. And for Cuba, Eros Arena. Let me see. Need to move that one. Bless up Osh Puppy. When someone is coming, I will get the rest of the names because the art on my screen. Yeah. Corrales and Perez. Okay. Yeah, I just saw it because you have an art that keep on moving things out of place. All right. So guys, look at the list because this is the list, you know, of who is going through from who is not going through, you know. Let me know who you think will be making it through on this list because I want to say, you know, we're going to get a surprise. We're going to get a surprise in this group. We're going to get a surprise in this group. Yes, man. We're going to get a surprise in this group. We are going to get a surprise in this group, people. All right? So let me know who you think going through in this group. I was very much surprised on the Grenada side. Grenada looks not as bad as what I expected them to look, you know? So they look much better. But I think Honduras will slap them up this time. Honduras will slap them up this time because they can't cheat. They can't use their dodgy tactics against Honduras at home. So I think they're going to get slapped up by Honduras. 80. Still think 80 fighting for a spot. Cuba, all depends on what they get against Suriname. If they can beat Suriname, I'm telling you, if they can beat Suriname, it's a hell and porterhouse who is going to qualify in this group. Not boy said, JD, what do you get as third best place? I think maybe you will get to stay in the region. You might just stay in the Nations League for next season. Yeah, but I don't think you get so much. Don't think you get so much. I think you just I think you kind of solidify you stay in the next installment of the Nations League, but you ain't going through. It's top 2 go through. TEDx Edwin said, JD, blessings. I think I will make my prediction about 20 minutes in the match. No, that can't be fair. That is a borderline fraudery. TEDx it's only Jason behave those ways. Telling me that he wants to have four predictions and all of those stuffs. You know? Yeah. Jason dying with laughter. Third and fourth stay in league. fifth and sixth get relegated. Okay, well, I never even read it as yet, but I assume that you couldn't make third place get relegated. That means sixth place would have gotten relegated as well, and that would have been too many teams. So, guys, who you think going through? Because I'm telling you, this group have one more twist to go. You know, this group have one more twist to go. One more twist to go. All right. I have never done that. You are the two score person. Okay. Have you never heard Jason said he had his heart and his head together in prediction, especially when it's Jamaica? So, the last time I've checked, your head and your heart, it's two. It's two. Maybe if you're third place, you only go Gold Cup. I never even considered that, but I was just talking about staying in the Nations League rather than getting downgraded, you know, rather than getting downgraded. More like stay in the Nations League. All right. Yes. So persons that just came in, these are the lineups for both teams. All right. And the game should be on in around 90 minutes. So give your take as to what you saw on the field, what you liked from it, what you don't like. All right. So let me put it up a little bit bigger. I think that is good enough so you can see the players them well, you know. Claudia said, I think there will be a lot of surprises in this competition. Yes, I think I heard people talking about people getting 12 points and it's not going to be a challenge and those things. I don't believe in those ballots, man. Yeah, if you're going to get 12 points, you have to fight for that 4 matches to win 12 points. You get me? Because look at Panama. Panama coming in as the outstanding favorites and they drew the game against Guatemala. You get me? And Panama was one of the best performing teams throughout the entire year, to be honest. You know, so I don't know. You have to fight hard to get points. You have to fight hard to get points. That's all I know, you know. All right, come on, Suriname. Let we get a good kick out from both teams. Yeah, let me try and get this set up from now so we can get our players them up and running. Guys, smash the like button as you come in, share and subscribe, but also vote at the side. Vote at the side as to what you think will happen in the game. Vote at the side as what you think will happen in the game. All right? Yes, as what you think will happen in the game. Let me get this thing up and running. All right, so let me give you some other results because a lot of teams playing in Europe. Norway leading 2-0 right here. Norway leading 2-0. Erling Haaland, which you expected that because Erling Haaland is the biggest player, you know. Manchester City, yes. Martin Odegaard, yeah. He's a good player as well, yeah. Spain leading 2-0 over Cyprus, half time. You have, let me see if the young kids start again. Yari Minal, no, Lamin Yamal, yeah, he starts. Yeah, so 2-0 they're leading. The goals came from Mikel Marina and Gavi. All right, yes, both assisted by Nico Williams. So a good game there from Nico Williams. Yes, and halftime, Italy leading 2-1 over Ukraine. All right, yes. Yamalenko scored, and you have Davide Fratesi scored both for Italy right there. Malta losing to Macedonia, leading 2-0 Malta. Belgium leading Estonia 2-0. So Belgium getting a few good players at this point. Trossard and Vatanga still playing at 100 years old, scored a goal. All right, so we have young kids in the team now. Onana, Trossard, a little bit older, but he's still not 35. So that's good. Doku coming in. So a new core of Belgian players coming through as well. Yeah. Lovely Beauty, bless yourself. Thanks for being here. Sweden, Austria, 0-0. Yes. And then you have Israel, 0-0. Romania, interrupted. Kosovo. And you have Switzerland, Andorra, halftime, 0-0. So some of the smaller teams, like football for this year, or the last 2 years, have risen to a better level. It has risen to a better level. I saw more teams being competitive. Smaller teams them not getting any 20-0, even though I saw Portugal won 9-0, but you're not seeing the 20-0 and the 9-0 and the 18-0s and those madness so frequent. All right, you're not seeing it. You're seeing it so frequent. Yeah. Yeah. So let me move on back to our thing. Just had to drop those scores in, so at least people know that if Erling Haaland wins the Ballon d'Or, he deserves it because he keeps scoring. You know. So Jason, you know the thing go. Yeah. So maybe Arsenal will get it in the end because he has to continue scoring because Messi is doing well for club and country in the MLS. But MLS is like 2-3 tiers down the Premier League, so can't count the same. The quality of the goals and the same. All right, so guys, we're gonna close into the game. 40 minutes. I think in 4 minutes we're gonna have coverage. So let me start the game and I can put it in the discard for you. Yeah, so let me put it in discard. And how to get to the discard, people, you go in the description, you're going to see discard. You go in the discard, sign up, find a way to get in the discard, go into the lobby section, and we will be streaming it in the lobby section. Once you look, you're going to see Wemaxit 34 streaming the game. And that's pretty much about it. Very, very easy. No ads, nothing at all. Everything is perfectly running. All right? Yes, because that's a way how to not make a device mashed up, and the fact that you support us. Yeah. All right. So 2 things. Yeah. So we are up and running now. Let me know if it's okay in there for you. Let me get the sound up. All right. The sound is perfectly fine now. Yeah. All right. Jason says 1 Messi. All right. So for persons that just coming in, please give us the prediction as to what you think will happen in this game. Let me know what's up. All right. I don't know why they keep on giving me separate apps. All right, so all right, guys, give me a second. Let me try and set this up a little bit better so I can get everything running for you. I hope think this is a little bit smaller, so I can't stand here, man. How can you improve something and you make it worse? All right, so we will rectify that for you people. All right, aiscore.com. All right, so let me use that one, and then I will get AI score better copy AI score. So let me see if that works. God King says 1-0 for Suriname. So you're going back with the first result. All right, no problem. Let me try and see if I can get a Suriname pick here, just to make sure it works. All right, let me just go on any game to see if it's live and it's showing. All right, match live. All right. So that is good. That is good. So once it's live, I can go back on the page and get it running. Guys, as they come in, please do smash a like, want to share and subscribe. Just trying to make sure we can get some things done. All right. And for persons interested in the African Cup of Nation, Burundi 0-0 with Cameroon half time. All right. So a lot of scores coming in. Yeah, but let me get this Concacaf going. All right, so this is about to start now. On the 10-minute mark. Where's the Concacaf? All right, so this is good. Nations League. All right, so where is Suriname? Nations League, Suriname. Even Puerto Rico, guys. Puerto Rico really kicked on from them defeating Suriname. Yeah, they kicked on, and I saw them one. I think it was around 6 something. Nancy says Cuba 3-1. Wow, that would have been a big blow for Suriname. Big blow. All right, so let me get the matches that's to come. Show next match. All right, so this is better now, people. I think I had the wrong style up the last time, so this is better for us. So let me work with this one because I want to have the score on the screen, so that's why. So this is supposed to fix the problem that we have, and then now we have a next problem. All right, so that's supposed to fix the problem that we have, and that's supposed to be perfect. All right, so this is the countdown timer. Where's the score? Okay, the score will be about that. All right, so that's supposed to be perfectly fine. What's up with the coverage? France 1, Germany 0, halftime. That's a good one. That's a good one, Jason. And Scotland, England 2. Oh wow, that was fast. Okay, you just wait on somebody not to say something for you to say it. Something else, because I don't know where he's searching for those results, because I don't even see the results that he's talking about. Damrep 3-0. Let me see this Damrep squad, if they bring Ascona and those guys in it. Damrep. Okay, Ascona is actually started for Damrep. That's nice. So 3-0 victory for Damrep today. They played Montserrat and Ascona played in the midfield. That is nice. That is definitely nice. Ascona, nice. Wow, that is nice. So he's coming through. All right. It is Underworld. JD. Okay. Okay. Cool. All right, so we are still waiting on the coverage to start. I don't know why it's taking so long, because we are running down on time, and they normally start it maybe 10 minutes before. Yeah. All right, then let me get a little bit. And so far, all right, SR Football, you're late. You don't have any confidence in the team. Because a Surinamese personnel texted me and saying that what were they saying? They're saying that they don't have much more confidence, you know. Charles Brahma, how you doing, man? Massive respect, you know. Yeah. We will be over the Jamaican side when the time comes. As they know, we don't just make videos for no reason, just because we can just make some Jamaican videos and act like we're doing something, you know. Yeah. We have to keep on sharpen the tool, learn about the region, learn the players and everything. But with about Big Boss, SR Football came back, he's confident. Sean Bass, I can't understand Sean Bass, you know. I thought that Sean Bass would have been available, you know, to give us some information. It looks like Sean Bass working for Surrey right now, and can't give us any information, you know. And can't give us any information. So hopefully Sean can pass by and give us some information, you know. Okay, so where I'm gonna get the score? I'm still surprised. Where is the score? Okay, so where is the score on this one? I will check. Let's hope for a better result. Yeah. But all right, let me check again, because I don't understand why it have not started as yet. So let me check. Are you guys getting coverage as yet? If you're watching it on the TV, let me know. All right, so I don't know if they're waiting on other teams to finish or something, but we haven't gotten any coverage as yet. Let me check it right here. Suriname. Okay. No, we have no coverage as yet on it. You're getting coverage, but it okay. Thank you for that update. Something went wrong. Coming out now. They are coming out on the pitch now, and we ain't getting it. Oh. So where are you watching it? Let me try the Concacaf page to see if okay, it's on. It's on. Thanks. All right, so people, you can go in the Discord and you can see it. All right, so both teams saying their anthem. So we are about to get kickoff. All right, nice, like it. All right, so let me take out that one and keep that one right there. Oh, you're watching it on Paramount? All right, good. If we win this game, it's going to be fire for 80 and Grenada. I think if you win that game, you have a good chance to look at certain scores and see if you can get something against 80. And once you get something against 80, you will be confident to say that you can go and win it against Grenada. And you never may know, because if you get a win today and you get a win against 80, it's going to be tough against 80 because 80 is one of the better teams. If you do get that, I think you can say you're going to win the entire tournament. Entire tournament, which is the 6 games, not next round, but to qualify. You could go for everything because that would have been, you could have gone on maximum 10 points, and you never may know the other results. So let me keep everything in check to see. All right. Put the phone in on landscape. It's what I'm talking about now, man. Let me check. Let me check now, guys. Let me check. Just tell me that something is wrong, and I can go and check it. Let me see. All right. So only Jason in there. All right. Let me see. Okay. All right. So only Jason alone I watch it in there. All right. So turn it and then turn it back. Tell me if it's okay now, Jason. Tell me if it's okay. All right. So it's about to kick off now, people. It's about to kick off. All right. So no more prediction. It's time. All right. It's time. It's time. All right. So it's time. It's time, man. I'm in there too. Okay. All right. So you're getting sound and everything. Everything is coming through. Let me know if sound is coming through and everything. 0-0 last prediction. Charles Brown 0-0 what? You can't bet on 0-0. I tell you, you just want everybody to get 1 point. You know? No 0-0. Come on, people. All right. All right. All right. So we have Pinas. All right, so let me get the lineups and everything up and running. All right, 1-1 prediction loading. King for Nations League load. Oh God, property for sale said Suriname need to finally win a game now. All right, boy, I don't know whatever that talk about, but yeah, man. All right, me here is it. All right, let me get it going. Let me get it going. If they win today, remember they're gonna go at the top at least for minutes. All right, until Jamaica 80 plays. And if Jamaica fail to win, maybe they will go even ahead of Jamaica as well. So let me watch the game and just support some good football. All right. Yes, man. All right. Massive respect. One kick. People, as they come in, please do click the like button, share, and subscribe. Mr. Akwasi Bansu in Canada says Cuba 2, Suriname 3. That is 5 goals. All right. That is 5 goals, people. 5 goals. African said will come through. Damn. Yes, it's about to kick off. It's almost perfect timing. It's kind of more synced. Yeah. Guys, that are coming, smash the like button to get us up to 50, 60. All right. Support actual football. Yeah. All right. So this is nice. This is nice. This is nice. I like it. JD, where do when it comes up, sometimes I'm gonna miss. Sometimes I'm gonna miss it. You guys coming. So let me. All right. So Cuba starts off, goes over the top, won the first ball, and it's a big clearance there. So far from Denzel, and it's a corner, so early corner for Cuba in pretty much seconds. So their intention is very much clear. They're going to work it from the left-hand side. Good pressure here from Cuba. Cuts inside. Good pickup there. Wonderful pickup in the end and show good strength. So a throw-in again for Cuba, deep in half of Suriname. So the attitude for Cuba is nice. A good attitude for Cuba. All right, so let's see the throw-in coming in from Cuba here. All right, good defending there for Suriname, and that's going to be a foul. No foul. They continue to play. Clearance for Suriname. All right, so this is the first time Suriname gets the ball out of their box. Cuba tried to play it back to the goalkeeper, to Reiko. That is dangerous. They got picked off a few times from 80. Cuba tried to go back for the back pass, back to Reiko. Reiko plays it wide to Piedra. Cuba has it on the back line. It doesn't matter where the game is playing, you know. Once it's playing, good whipping cross here from Cuba. Beats one, beats two. And Cuba could put it in. What a block. What a start for Cuba. What a start for Cuba. And another corner coming up for Cuba. So Cuba start off better. They have started off on the front foot 2 minutes. And they're pressuring Suriname. Wow. Shocking. Up Martin, thanks for being there. Massive respect. BM says, look at the place the game is playing. Damn. Well, the football look like it's rolling and not bouncing all over the place and people controlling. So I guess they worked at the field and the field ain't bouncing up and down. So I think it's still better than Jamaica pitch, you know? So I don't know. So two good looks for Cuba already in minutes. All right. It doesn't matter what it is. Jason act like so nobody don't know in your life. So I must know what type of feel it is. sometimes very different. It doesn't matter. It still look better than Jamaica feel. So I don't know what. They need to pull it up and put grass there for we to compete. Let us focus on the game, man. My goodness, man. Because that me that say, I'm just saying we have nothing and then we complain about everybody else's things. That's all I was trying to say, you know, and they take up the me and the next man war. What's wrong with you today? Look like you get too much sun in America. So Cuba starts very good, people. Cuba starts very good and piling pressure on Suriname. A whipping cross here for Cuba, cleared again. Secondary ball cleared from Cuba. And Cuba breaking from the left-hand side. And he tried to whip it in and it was claimed easily. Wanahan will play it out short. Han plays it in on top of the 18, and Suriname trying to play their game because remember that's how it goes, you know. That's what they wanted to do. Suriname tried to play it inside. That's a foul. That's a foul for committed on Vlater. So Cuba, Suriname trying to play out. This is a good attitude Cuba has. That simply means people can play through them finally. If Cuba can have a decent pitch to play on, then Jamaica can do better. Leaders in Jamaica are worthless. Cuba beat them Cuba 1-0. It's gonna be more goals than that. Good defending here from Cuba. They're gonna reset their play. Let's see if Suriname will try and press. Suriname engaging at this point. I will come to that. What up, man? I will come to that. Good press here. Suriname won it off the press, but a poor pass from Suriname and gave it straight back to Cuba. But Cuba equally made a next poor pass, and Suriname cleared it for a throw-in over the left-hand side on the Cuban side. All right. So that's the right-hand side for Suriname. O'Neal, if Cuba presses like that, I can confidently tell you that Cuba losing this game. O'Neal. All right, so Cuba working to the midfield. Suriname mid pressing. They forced it back to Reiko for him to build from the back. Cuba coming down the right hand side, change to the left hand side, waiting for Suriname to actually come at them so they can play through. But Suriname still stuck in the mid press. Now they're gonna activate a press, a full press. Reiko on the ball. Played in midfield, but under pressure, poor pass, but it went to its player. A good 1-2 here, and Suriname picked up the pass. It was a poor pass from Cuba, so they were always in 6 and 7s to get the ball back. So Suriname back on the ball. Cuba always invest in the sport. We fight GC Foster College. Okay. All right, so I think let me give it a shots then, because Cuba took 2 shots so far, 1 on target, yeah, and none for Suriname. But Suriname still building up and trying to get themselves in the game, which that's the type of team they are. Denzel, back to Han. Han goes in midfield to lay down. Han, super ball out wide. Josephson back to the back line. Abena to Denzel. Penas. Good game, good game. Abena pushed it wide. Acres of space, it goes long. Let's see. And Josephson tried to take this down. Josephson on the ball. Coming on the right hand side. He's going to work it inside. Beats one. And no fault for the referee. That is not the best. That's not the best from the referee there. I think that's a dodgy call. That could have been a foul. So Cuba trying to pass it out. Suriname pressing them. Taking it back. Good. Good. Through pass here for Suriname, breaking down the left hand side. He's gonna whip it inside, later whip it inside, and what a flick on! And the flick on should have been 1-0. But Tefeda couldn't get anything on the flick to put it to a far post or something. So 1 shot on target for Suriname, but that was well worked. Super true pass to Tefeda puts it in low to Tefeda heel backed it, and Reiko dealt with it well. All right, so good start. The field is interesting. No fan appear to be allowed in. It's always fascinating to see how other countries look. Yeah. Good pressure again from Suriname. And this should be a free kick for them. So Suriname working out what Cuba doing. Cuba getting pushed back now, so it's becoming much more of a game. The starting was better on Cuba's side. BM said, I'm noticing most of these teams in Concacaf pass the ball better than Jamaica. No unnecessary long ball. Yeah, but that's how proper football works. I just don't know if we find the worst coach in the world to always hire. So we just continuously believe that we can play fast big, fast, and strong rather than educated. It was educated, you know. Yeah, we always seems to do that when we can pay other coaches if we want to play that system. But maybe they said we can't. Maybe we can't play because can't play that system. Good 1-2 year super ball here from Suriname coming down the left hand side, cuts inside, build up, acres of space. All right, wonderful. Work it to the right hand side. Good speed. They're picking up the speed. Yes, and they're finding spaces now. So that is very, very good from Suriname. Yeah, the speed that they're playing at, this is what we like because it seems like it's going up to the tempo as what we saw against Mexico. All right. Denzel beats one, push into midfield, goes over, wonderful work inside. Vlater turns, acres of space, 1-2 from Vlater, flick on. Oh, good stop there from Cuba. Cuba clear their lines, and it's a throw-in for Suriname. Yes, BM. I don't want to start a war. Yeah, so the game, Suriname getting inside, Tifreda getting a lot of ball. All right, a lot of ball. Tifreda getting. All right. Suriname playing deep, plays through the midfield, a through pass, in acres of space. Joseph Son coming down the right hand side, 1-on-1. Let's see, he's going to cut inside, puts it on the penalty spot. Wonderful tackle here from Cuba, and the pressure here from Suriname. Suriname actually won back the ball, and the press and the fight is there. Referee, you can't call a foul. The game is there. Oh, that should be a free kick. Nothing. All right, referee says continue. Cuba tried to load it up, but get picked off. Again from Suriname. Suriname still not stopping the play. They are continuing the play coming down the right hand side. Joseph Son, acres of space again. He's going to whip it to the penalty. Oh, he goes in the air now. Whip it back on the penalty spot, man. And you have a better chance to do something in the game. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Omar Fowling, nobody said anything about shoulda, coulda, woulda done. We are commentating the game done. If you don't like what we're saying, you just turn up back when Jamaica play. You know? Yeah, man. This game sound like a battle. Yes. Two good team playing good football. Because I don't know why Omar coming, but shoulda, coulda, woulda. All right, so Cuba. Let me see what Cuba has to offer now. Cuba starting at the halfway line, coming down the right hand side for themselves. Had to be pushed back because Suriname is placed well. Demas's position is overrated. I have no time to talk about people. Let me just talk about. Let me find some Cuban and some Surinamese to talk football with until we go over Jamaica. All right. Obviously, good at control here. Clearfield later coming down. The left hand side. Reset. Back inside. Paul comes centrally. A square pass here for Suriname, and the right hand side is activated. With good work here from Cuba, but Suriname still finding a way through. Good tackle here from Cuba. Acres of space still left for Suriname. Works back to the central midfield. Then Clearfield later coming down left hand side, cut in between the two. Beats one, beats two. Good tackle there from Cuba to clear up the space there, but they are still being pressed. And that should be a yellow card for unnecessary foul and to Suriname, but they said continue playing. But good intensity. And I think it's they only registered one shot. It was not registered as a big chance either. So Cuba building. 30 minutes in the game, guys. 30 minutes in the game. All right. Tefrede is slow, but he's big. So he's big to be inside there. So they just need to work it. And that's what you need. Everything takes time, man. Everything takes time. They started off this game much better than the last game, though. And Cuba is a better team than Grenada. All right. So Cuba building in their own half. Working to the left-hand side. Pushed it inside, but a poor pass there from Cuba. Good work from Suriname, to be honest, to close the angle. And Suriname won a throw-in. But I like the speed of the game. I like the speed of the game, people. He needs to work harder. Okay, where can you watch the match live? MOK, you can go on the Concacaf website to watch the match. If you can't get it there, you can come and you go in our discards. The discard link is in the description. You go in the lobby section and it's there. And that's how you watch the game. Guys, smash the like button, share, and subscribe, all right? And England 2, Scotland 1. Maguire, own goal. Oh, God. Oh, God. Over the top here for Cuba. First ball won by Suriname. Good pressure here from Cuba. Suriname. The calls definitely not going in Suriname's way, because some of these calls you can clearly see that it's a foul. So the referee kind of calling it harsh. Overall, I think he's calling the fouls heavy. Pretty much. All right, so Cuba working from the left-hand side, whips it in, and it's cleared by Suriname, but the first ball goes back to Cuba. Cuba tried to get inside the box, but picked up by Suriname. Super tackle there, and trying to break, but couldn't find a pass, and they're going to build from the back. Abena, back to Han. Han goes long. All right, and a fight there. Tefreda was held back, and that's a free kick. So a free kick on the halfway line for Suriname, and that's what we're talking about. That once you have him in the team doing those things, that is good. So you have a different outlet and a different angle to work with. So let's see. We haven't seen much pathway for Suriname as yet, more than the Josephson wing plays, but we are not getting the danger, as you said. We're not getting the danger from Tefreda as yet. But they are looking good. They are looking good. I think they are looking much better. They're looking much better. Suriname coming down the right-hand side. Good pass again. Josephson tearing down the right-hand side. See, whip it in. Ooh, oh, deflection. After a shot was blocked there. And that is Clearfield later with a overhead kick. He seems to like the bicycle, you know. He seems to can get a bicycle off in no second. Oh, my goodness. His acrobatic skills is up there. Go on. So a corner coming in for Suriname. Let's see if they can do something with this corner. Whips it in, first post cleared by Cuba, goes to the back post, puts back inside, and no, Surinamese can't get a touch on it. Cuba clears for the second time, and it's back inside. Oh, what a next opportunity for Suriname to get a touch into the back of the net for Clearfield. But good work, last-ditch challenge there from Cuba to make it stayed 1-0. All right. But it looks like a goal will possibly come because the pressure and in and around the box is looking good, you know? That would have been a goal. Oh, for the bicycle. All right, so a secondary corner coming in. All right, not a bad corner to first ball one. Suriname back on it, and they're going to take a shot. It's high and wide. So it's going to be a goal kick, Cuba. Approaching 20 minutes. If we top our group, we'll have Costa Rica to beat up next round. O'Neal. All right. All right. Yeah. Costa Rica winning against big teams, you know, so let me not count them out. Maybe we saw them good recovery here from Suriname. Back to Han. Building up from the back. Island boy, I don't know, you know, I don't know at all. I just think it's just the system and the coaches that Jamaica hires and the footballers that we have. It's just not as the other teams that can do all of these 700 million passes and stuff, you know. It just don't happen. They said we watch too much Manchester City. But Suriname not good, according to them. But yet still Suriname always be out here putting out some good quality performances, you know, with at least passing the ball. So I don't know. We need to stop watch Manchester City, Island boy. That's what they said. We need to stop watch Manchester City. Because we're expecting too much madness. All right, a break here coming for Cuba. And the next foul committed. And Suriname, and they still continue playing. Look at that, the guy is flicking on the ground, and the referee really letting this game go. And it's going to cause some problems. It's going to cause some problems. It's going to cause some problem. And Cuba come in. And Cuba gets a goal. I am very sorry. This is going to be an argument. The amount of fouls committed there. 1-0 Cuba. 1-0 Cuba. But I can tell you around 7 fouls committed right there. I'm saying it will cause some problems. So we get 1 goal from Cuba so far. 1 goal already from Cuba. The officiating is different though. Yeah, the officiating. Look at the tackles there, man. A foul committed there. A next foul committed there. They still continue played. Wow. So it's a strong game. One thing you can say, the referee has been consistent. He lost his whistle, but at least he's consistent. All right? And at least he's consistent. He's not blowing his whistle. All right? So 1-0 Cuba. JD, I agree. The coaches Jamaica hire, even the one from overseas are very basic in their footballing knowledge. The ref not making any fouls, any cause of foul. Yeah, it's a tough game. But we can't say he never coached, he never called it different. So we can't say he's changing. This is how he was calling the game for the entire night. So good goal from Cuba there, but I thought that it was 2 fouls committed in the play. Clear fouls. Suriname tried to go over the top, too heavy. Too heavy, and then Cuba has to play it from the back. Cuba playing it from the back here. Try to come in midfield. And that can't be a foul. He did not call a foul. Continues a foul. Cuba coming down the right hand side. Poor pass from Cuba. Gave it straight back to Suriname. And that's a throw-in for Suriname. Yeah, good game, man. Good game. A tough game, though. So, hope he keeps it same way throughout the entire game. Up JD, just a pass through until later. Well, no problem. We're about Big Boss. You know, we have to watch the things so we can be educated on them, you know? Yeah. Concacaf ref loves the aggression. Yeah, you could see a red card in this game. I think you could see a red card in this game. Suriname breaking. Coming on the right hand side, beats one, and the referee called a late foul on the cutting action rather than the actual player pushing the ball. So a free kick coming from the right hand side around 35 yards out for Suriname. So 1-0 around 20 minutes. 20 minutes. 1-0. Cuba. 1-0 Cuba. Does someone have a gun? Because that is only way this ref calls even a foul in the match. He gave a foul just a while ago. He has a free kick here. Other games in the Concacaf region, Turks and Caicos losing to Dominica, and Saint Vincent winning 3-1 over Bermuda. Yeah. And we have the main game in League A. All right, so Cuba building from the back. And let me give you some stats. Both of them are 3 shots so far, 2 for Cuba on target, and Cuba created 1 big chance. All right, Cuba building from the back. Cuba still continues with their poor passing, but it still worked out in the end. And they lost it in the end. So the Cuba always try to play it from the back. And sometimes it does not come off. Big side St. Vincent. The Caribbean islands are on the rise. In Concacaf, it's crazy. All right, so I throw in here for Suriname. Yes, BM, I can agree with that. You know, based on what I saw, I don't see much improvement. You know, I can look at every team and say that I'm seeing some things. You know, can't say the same. Suriname building from the back, passing out of the press, relative ease. So that's a good sign. Working it to the right hand side. Abena cuts inside. Good hold up here for that's an handball, referee, man. Come on, man. Jesus. Cuba won it back. If you if you're educated, you don't need to necessarily play with the aggression. Always. If you're gonna get in the space, you get in the space. You have to, sometimes your team have to learn, you know. Big boss, your team just don't get up and just play the same way. You have to play. If you win, you win. If you lose, you lose. But you have to play and learn the ways. Getting bailed out of one goal scored, and that does not necessarily mean you learn anything in football, yeah. And it's 20 minutes in the game, and both of them created chances. So why are you why Omar's different to the man? Whipping cross here, this is a good one for Cuba. But Wanahan held it. No, the refs just, you have some refs that are just tough, stronger refs. You know, they let a lot of things through, and it's normal. Over the top here, a collision, and a player is down. A player is down. And Tifreda looks like Tifreda came for the ball, and the player rushed in. Tedexter said no, 1-0. No, I think more goals coming in this one. Oh yes, people like up the stream. Once they come in, I don't even know how much likes it's on, so let me check it. Because as you know, I'm not even checking those things because we're glued to the game, you know. Okay, so guys, make it 100 likes on the video. So keep smashing like button, share, and subscribe. It will be 1-1, people. I predicted it, so it will happen. Oh God, whatever. You predict there will be a bag of scores that don't happen. You just keep saying hyping of yourself, you know. So, but I will not even start an argument with you. Germany 1-0. So we have our first schooling break. Good game. Both teams pretty much equal. They had their turns. Suriname had some good chances. Never really capitalized on their chances so far. And Cuba had shorter spells, but 2 spells so far in the game. And one of their spells, definitely it was a foul, but they continued to play and they scored off it. Okay, no problem, Jason. We are waiting when it finishes, you know. Because if Cuba scores again, that your money goes down the drain. And if Suriname scores again, JD, I like the football that Suriname plays, but something is missing. Well, that them a try find. They are trying to find it. Cuba plays good football as well, and they have scored. You know, they never scored in an 80 game. They have scored in this one because it's a more fluid one. All right, so I think they're going to be I don't know if they're going to be forcing a change. Let's see. I think that's a poor. Oh, they are still showing the replay for the goal. I am kind of. Look how Mbappe can be on French bench, but people believe Bailey has to start. Well, we just said that as well. Bessie Suarez is on the bench of Suriname. You know, that's all. If a coach can't actually make adjustments, you know, and anybody can't be changed, you know. And I think that's one of the things that I saw for the coach that I don't really like, you know. Seems like he wants to build more friendship than actual football ship, you know. So I don't really buy it, you know. All right, so I throw in here for Suriname. They're gonna go for a long throw inside the box. First bounce goes in, second bounce, and then on top of the box, a big wild kick goes high and wide. So it's gonna be a Cuba goal kick. That me I say to JRS. RJ coming. RJ, I heard you throwing shade at me over your next channel, talking about that from people diss me. I say anything about a person. So I see where you stand, you know. You don't stand on investigation, you stand on paparazzi and drama. You RJ. Right now, Algeria beating the Senegalese. Okay, over the top here. Cuba is inside and off the bar. Oh, that was an offside. That was an offside. Offside. So Cuba got in and hit it off the bar, but they said it's an offside. Good game, man. Good game. Both teams creating chances. All right, so Suriname starts. Plays on the right hand side. Abena got picked off. Relatively easy. But good recovery here from Suriname. Works it centrally. Acres of space. Cuba trying to stay as close as possible. But Suriname getting inside the box, you know, at a good rate. So that's a good sign. I see the true pass here and a good hold up, and Gleafave later tried to get back in, so he couldn't find any space. So credit to Cuba to double up inside the box. But every time they gave it back to Suriname, and Suriname keeping the pressure on. Works essentially, and that should be a foul, but they said continue to play, and Gleafave later still on the ball. He's inside the box, he whips it straight into the keeper's arm. But my goodness, man, the referee, man, Tefreda got clobbered, and the man just continued playing, man. The ref officiating is different level, man. So it should be a free kick according to them, because they said it was offside. Let's see what they can do. First ball. Second pick up here. Cuba coming on the right hand side. They're going to whip it inside the box. Missed one. Second there. Oh, that's a big chance. That's a good chance. Good chance. They got 2 touches inside the box and put it over the bar. That's a good chance, man. So Cuba is definitely lively in this one. And they're putting down some good shots. Even game so far, slightly better position for Suriname, but I think it's Cuba created a little bit more big chances. So I do see more goals coming in this game. So Jason will not get his 1-1 wish. Wanahan takes it down. Brings in Denzel. Denzel progress in midfield. Goes wide right. Cuts in. Good 1-2. Beats 1, beats 2. And the referee calls a foul for Suriname. On around 35 yards or so. Yeah. And we have a few more minutes before halftime. I think Suriname has to score back before halftime to get something in this game, because no, Cuba can strategize. Pour 1-2 there from Suriname. It's a throw in for Cuba on the left-hand side. They have to find a way to get back into this game. So Cuba don't shut down and then only counter attack, because that's going to prove a little bit more difficult for them. All right, a throw in here to Rico. Rico does not have any space. Rico goes over the top, and that is a unnecessary poor back pass there from Cuba. So this is going to be a throw in for Suriname. Early cross. Put it inside, man. Wow. Referee, man. Oh my God, referee, man. Yo, this ref is annoying as fuck, man. Yeah, man, broke one of them foot, man. It's gonna be either a red card. The ref is the ref is thief, man. The man on the ball, you come and kick the man off the ball, and the ref said continue to play. Go ahead. Yeah, this is annoying, man. The man not calling one call and then a crunching tackle down there, because that's what you're going to let happen in the game. Because if the next man not getting calls, he's going to just take out the next player. Come on, man. So a free kick in a dangerous area when it was a 1000% foul for Suriname at the other end. Poor marking there. And a back pass here from Cuba back to Rico. Rico is being pressured. He's going to try and find a pass. And Suriname not pressing, committing to the press there. Good work here from Cuba. Cuba goes wide right. Double up in over that side. Cuts inside. Over dribble there from Cuba. Suriname 1-2 to get inside the middle. Good turn here for Fair puts it outside, and that is too heavy for Tefleda. That is too heavy. Rico controls, and Cuba is back at the start. So we have we have 8 more minutes before normal time. Normal first half finishes, plus extra time. So maybe around, we say 10, 11 minutes or so. All right, a press here. Suriname picks off Cuba, and a square pass that is terrible. Goes straight back to Cuba. So good work here from Cuba. Put yourself in good position. A press here from Suriname. Good work here from Cuba, resetting. Through pass here from Cuba. Good little spell here from Cuba. Cuba tried to go over the top. First ball won by Denzel. Second ball won by Cuba. Cuba coming down the left-hand side. Yeah, I agree. But maybe in the second half they will change it for more speed then. But I think he's offering something to the game. Recovery here from Suriname. Put a little bit of pace in the game, man. Suriname goes long and edit back. So Tifreda will get on the ball. He will get on the ball. So Tifreda will get on the ball. So that's it. That's what he offers. A hold up. You can't take the ball from him. And it's a free kick. A free kick for Suriname. There, Tifreda pretty much, that's a clumsy free kick to concede from Cuba, because nobody was there with him, and they went out and make an unnecessary challenge. So this is an opportunity for Suriname to whip one inside. Don't do the extra pass in here. Whip one inside, create some problems. Okay, they gave it for is it a free kick or a throw-in? Okay, it's going to be a free kick, yeah. Whip one inside, man. Whip one inside, man. Come on, man. Our early control inside. He can't turn. Good block there from Cuba. Glayfair Fleeta brought him down, and that's a yellow card. So Fleeta has a yellow card. Two persons turned there, and you couldn't get a shot off. So I think that's poor from Suriname there, not getting a shot off. Possession coming down a little bit closer. All right, so Cuba progressing forward. And should have been the opposite way for the call. I think it was Suriname's throw. He gave it to Cuba. I tell you, my goodness, the time I run. Guys, once you come in, please do smash the like button, share, and subscribe, all right? Let me see if they give a free kick or a throw-in. Which one they give? They gave a free kick, not the throw-in. Whipping cross here for Cuba, and first clearance, I think, from Denzel, and that's going to be a free kick for Suriname to clear their lines. Good work there from Suriname on two instances. All right, so Suriname building up again. I think they need to start turning them out in shots. Turn them on shots now. Turn them on shots now. More than anything else. That's what they need to turn these chances into shots. Through pass here, wonderful turn. Suriname breaking, good hold up here from Tifreda. Inside the box, whip it cross. What a miss! Oh my days! What a chance there! What a chance here with the sliding tackle. BM said Suriname is very overrated though. I don't think they are overrated because where are we rating them? We have never rated them better than the other teams them, so I don't think they're overrated. Good chance, good chance. That is what you want, more of those balls whipping in and people sliding in. Glayfair later almost got to that one to make it 1-0. So good try, good try. Good try right there. Final piece. And we have a slight injury here coming up on the 45th minute, and we think we're gonna have an excellent build-up play. Yeah, so you just a complain, say somebody overrated, but they might do excellent build-up play. I want to see you later, BM. Don't worry yourself. So build up Rico building for Cuba. First ball goes to Suriname. Second ball goes to Suriname. Denzel goes to Han. Han goes to Abena. Abena works it slower in midfield to open up the space. Tech Forward said, oh my God, you can hear the happiness in JD's voice watching his people play. No. I just like good football, you know. That's all. Nothing else to it. I just like good football. That's all. You guys making up stories, but it's all about liking football, nothing else. All right, good hold up here, and that's a foul. Foul, referee. Come on, man, foul. Free kick there for Suriname. So let's see. All right, the early free kick. Goes over the wide right, acres of space there. They can put it inside. They're going to put it inside the box, and the keeper held it. Keeper held it. Think it was slightly off a cross as well. Yeah, but that's much better because you're creating something in and around the box. Suriname is overrated because they recruit heavily, play possession based football, but can't get results. All right, all right. All right, early throw in here. Tefreda holds up the ball, tried to play it inside. Got poor pass there from Cuba, but Tefreda recovered. And Suriname back on the ball. 3 minutes extra time, people. 3 minutes. Suriname goes right. Control keeps it inside. Works it in the inner right channel. Overlapping coming on. And that's a throw-in. DJ Geek says, I never heard JD this passionate for 80, but Suriname is his place. Oh my God, you guys are just making up stories. All right, I just like football because you guys are gonna say it for every team. All right, yes. All right, a build up here for Suriname. Cuts inside, beats one, beats two, and he goes wide and high. That's a goal kick. Then you have Jura says, who has been the better team? No, this is a back and forward thing. You have two short spells for Cuba. Then Suriname comes back in the wide channels then. But if you're talking about clear chances, the clear chance fell to, the clear chance with persons under balance control fell to Cuba. Cuba never finished that one, but they finished one off of a even more difficult angle to score. All right, so I think it's a balanced game based on how the chances and the mood of the game swing. All right, but with big chances created, you have to give it to Cuba. All right, so Suriname coming over the left hand side and a good block right there. JD, I heard that Bailey getting dropped tonight. Well, I don't know. That's the problem. Take forward. We can just wait until the squad comes out. But you know, Jamaica is like the 24-hour no sleep content crack. You know, yeah. So people just talk a bag of foolishness. Aside from what them for talk about, you know, because video have to make. Our next good chance, good clearance against from Cuba. It's the first half. It's the first half, Juras. Both teams playing very good. Like it. Suriname is in our group. Yes, both teams is in our group. We just don't face them. Suriname trying to close it for the first half, but I don't think that's going to go like that. I think they have to just take the 1-0 to the second half and relax. Cuba trying to attack, and I think it's going to blow off. Good tackle there, and that should close off the 3 minutes. Nice game. Like it. As you saw right there, very much balanced game. 44% to Cuba, 56 to Suriname, 6 shot to 5, but 2 of them of Cuba's shots on target. And you have 2 shots blocked for Suriname. One was an overhead kick for Vleta, which I thought that would have posed some serious problems to the goalkeeper, but it never went through. So I like what I saw. The pace is much better without the Bessis who are playing as one of the wingers then, because I think he slowed down the pace a little bit more. All right. No ears in JD. No, man, I don't work with that, man. But you remember, say Jamaica, our society built that way, you know. So we kind of like those things, you know. You know, we just some of this come into like a bag of fantasy and like that, you know, because of that you want to hear. So it's safe to say Suriname is underperforming. I don't think so. You need games You need games, put the players them together and get familiar and keep on working. More games is better than you play one game, then you play one game next 2 months. No, this is always better. For me, Cuba is a good team. Cuba is a good team. I thought that some of the results in the Gold Cup was tough on them. Remember, we said that as well. Eh? Grenada now, for Grenada, maybe you could have said Suriname was the flat out better team in that game. Yeah. But this one, it's an iffy one. I still think I'm going to stay with my 2-1 because I bet that one. So I would stay with it. But it would not be surprised if Cuba could score again, you know? All right, Winter. Winter ruining Suriname football. I don't think he's ruining it. It takes time, man. You don't just get results off one. They're creating good chances, good looks. Tefreda to me looks a little bit slow, but he's still doing good in areas. He's holding up the play good, causing as much problems, linking up Clearfield later to the ball. Joseph Son need to take more risk. That's what I would say. He's playing a little bit too deep. Vlater is doing way more than Joseph Son on the field for me. Good game on the field. Yeah, man. Just never expected Cuba beat Suriname. I thought Suriname would do their job. Yeah, but it's half time. What are you talking about? It's half time. So people can't lose in any game. Look at the play. The play was a flat-out foul. The man not call. But haven't their lineup been playing together for a while? No. Mighty Abena, Shaquille Penas, Ledam, Joseph Son, and Vlater. Those are the players coming out of this team. Kenneth Paul, backboard, Denzwell, Tifreda, Adepe. They're all new players in the team. So it's like half and half. As I said, Suriname, good players, but bad team. Fate. Okay, all right. Why do I know? So David wrote, thanks for the subscription. Massive respect. And guys, remember, we're going to do the Jamaican video over the Wemaxit football. All right? Yeah, but they can still make some more adjustments in the game. So let me watch it out and see how it goes. But I like what I saw. I think they need more time. I think you can't just run and throw away coaches. I think you can't. I wish Jamaica could play football like that. And still have some forwards that can do something. You know, so I would not change the coach. You have to give them time. You have to give them time. No. What's stressing me out, man? I am not watching football, man. The main thing, guys, for me, is because I have to leave early in the morning. So once I am finished with the Jamaican video, I have to go to bed 4:30, and get up back 6:35. So that is the only thing on my mind because I already planned to do the 2 streams. You understand me? Yes, and I never got enough sleep, to be honest. But man's out here not complaining and doing my job. All right, so smash the like button to support the thing, share and subscribe always. All right, yeah, man, because I have to do my thing. Brian Burke, big up yourself. All right, Tadar, QA, how you doing? Hope all is well with you. You can watch the match on the Concacaf YouTube channel, the Concacaf YouTube channel. If it does not work for you, you can come and you go in the Discord and you can get it done. All right. So let me know what you saw from the Cuban team or the Suriname team. What changes you would have made? For me, I would have put in Bessiswar in the future, but I would have put him in as a midfield. I wouldn't change the forward line for now. Give it a little time, and then if I'm gonna change the forward line, I will take out Tifreda and put Vlater in as a forward. and just work it like that. Or put Illerman as a forward. Illerman has more pace. That's what I would have done. Aside from that, let them just play some football, man. They're playing football, and their passing accuracy, possession okay, transition okay, creativity okay as well. Just not fine in the back of the net on a regular basis. Yeah, but everything so far looks nice. As you can see, 85% passing accuracy. Cuba has a 83% passing accuracy. 221 ball passed in the first half. Yeah. 9 crosses, 2 of them completed, and Cuba has 3 of 8. All right, so maybe that's something they need to work on. The dribbles, Cuba had 11 dribbles, they had 10. And possession loss, 64 from Suriname to 57 to Cuba. So clearly, Suriname need to win more duels and go in their face. Fawaka, how you doing, man? Yes, it's a tough one because Cuba is already leading, so it's going to be a tough one. Yeah. Belgium slap up Estonia. Yes, it's got the thing coming on my phone. I saw 4-0 came in on my phone. Yes, so let me go and check it. What's the score? So guys, it's half time. We're still waiting on the next half. And Spain is leading 6-0 now. 6-0, Spain leading. Ferran Torres, Bena, Ferran Torres scored again. Yoselu scored the third and the 2 that we talked about. So you have some heavy score line in Europe. Do you have a link for the game? On the Concacaf YouTube website, you can go through, and if it's not working for you, you come back to this channel and you use the Discord link. It's shown in the Discord for us. All right. So at this point, if it stays the same way, Cuba will go on the top of the group. Yes, we know Spain player. We know Spain player. Let me give you the other results. So that game is finished 6-1, and Georgia came back to score 1, so 2-1 that finishes. Let me tell you how that group looks at this point. So it has Scotland on 15 points after 5 games. Mental. So Scotland haven't lost a game as yet and had 5 wins. Completely mental for Scotland to be on 15 points. And Spain played 4 games so far and lost 1. Obviously, that dodgy game that they have 595 billion passes and Scotland won the game. Yes, that's the same game. Scotland not coming first, whatever. And then now you have Ukraine. Ukraine lost to Italy. Then Malta lost to Macedonia. I thought we have 50 ballers there. I don't know why they don't play for Malta. And Estonia got dumped up by Belgium, 5-0. So we did got an extra goal. De Ketelaere scored. Doku assisted that one. All right, nice. Lukaku scored. All right, and Lukaku scored. Yeah, nice. So 2 for Lukaku. And the assist as well. So Lukaku gets a 9.1. Nice. Yeah, so good game for Belgium to get themselves in a good position. Let me see the group. All right, so Belgium is topping that group on 13 points. Austria on 13 as well after 5 games played. So both of them pretty much qualified. I'm late to the party. It's 1-0. Cuba leading Suriname. All right. JD, link to watch ASAP. The link to watch is in the Concacaf website, or just go in my Discord, which the Discord link is in our description. So just go to the description, click Discord and sign up. Go in the lobby section and we are showing it there. Spain play dominoes and did they not give Georgia 7? Yes. All right. So Israel defeated Belarus 1-0. Switzerland ended up get 3 past Andorra. Shaka, Big Shock, which is the small shock, scored a penalty. Then Granit Xhaka scored the second one. And then you have Cedric scored the first one, and Granit Xhaka assisted him. So good game from Granit Xhaka, 8.4. Yeah, so a lot of results. Let me try and get some more Concacaf results for you. French Guyana losing 2-0. Belize 2-0 Belize. Bermuda 2, St. Vincent 4. Turks and Caicos Island losing to Dominica 1-0. So Bermuda game is hot. 6 goals in that game. And Belize turning over French Guyana with 2-0 because they have a red card. All right. And then our game that we're watching, it's 1-0 Suriname losing. All right. And at that point, that put Cuba on top of the group. All right. If you're not in CONCACAF top 3, you're not playing ball. All right. Mexico, USA, and Jamaica. Okay, you're on crack at 155. Disrespecting all of the other team then. It's off time now, Julio, and the second half is coming up. Yeah, so we are going to start soon, the second half. but if you're not in top 3 of CONCACAF, when top 4 actually playing in the next round, and we are not in the next round, delusional at its finest, complete madness, and expect people to believe those madness. Yeah. So second half coming up, guys. Give me a final prediction. Final prediction. You guys see Suriname getting back in it, or you think that Suriname is going down? All right. D says Cuba 3-0. Ask Simon. Why would I ask Simon nothing about any other team? That don't seem sensible. That don't seem sensible at all. Fidel Castro on them neck. Oh my God. What's a Fidel Castro on them neck? Yeah, JD, you must hate Cuba because them a make you 2 countries them look bad. Oh my God. We getting back in it. All right, God King. Tennessee said, JD, I told you yesterday. Tennessee, go sit down, man. Go sit down, Tennessee. The second half coming. Give me a prediction, Tennessee, and stop telling me about you tell me. You don't tell me nothing. I was not listening. God King said 2-1. I'm sticking with my 2-1. Suriname getting a good amount of chances in and around the box. They just need to fire the damn ball and create some problems after actually being in front of the 18. Yeah, so let's see if they can register the next 6 shots that they're going to get on target. If they get back a goal early, it's going to be a different game. But let me hear Tennessee say, no matter the amount of pass Suriname pass, them might get slapped up 1-1. But 1-1 is not a slap up, Tennessee. It's a bad result. Randy says Suriname going to win this game for sure. They are creating chances, but Cuba does not look bad. Creating their chances as well. JD, where is the game being played? It's being played in Cuba. If you guys complain about officiating, I have seen the worst officiating today. The discard link, bruh, let me drop the discard link for you. Watch a bad man one name Alex. Go Suriname, you got this. When he's the single most bad-mindedest, if that's a word, the single most bad-mindedest person towards Suriname, you know. He's a dead with laughter. All right, let me copy the link. I'm copying the link, people, to post it in the description. All right. Alex is the single-handed most bad-mindedest person against Suriname. All right, so this is the discard link. I am gonna try and pin it. All right. All right, so I pinned it on the top, so people you can find the discard link. All right, yeah. All right. Well. Okay, so second half coming up, Tennessee. I want them score 2 goals, Tennessee, and then you're gonna shut up for the rest of the day. All right, JD, Cuba only has baseball pitches. My second half prediction will be Suriname 2-1. They will find a way back, all right? I am rooting for Suriname. All right. Yeah, wow. All right. So second half starts, guys. Second half starts. So let me continue. Let me see if we have any changes. Let me see if we have any changes. Guys, when you go in the discard, go to the lobby section. Once you get in the discard, go to the lobby section. You're going to see something marked Wemaxit Football 34 and it says live. The game is showing right in there. It's 3-4 now in the St. Vincent Bermuda game, guys. 3-4, 7 goals in that game. That game is all over the place, all right? All right, Suriname goes forward first. One for Tefleda. And Suriname came out with a little bit more strength. Worked to the left-hand side, whipped it inside, and a good block. That should be a throw-in for Suriname. So good start there. First ball won by Tefleda, and it goes straight to Vleta, and Vleta tried to whip it inside. All right. JD, we are bringing Suriname because of you. No, you guys hated Suriname until they are losing the game now. See, wait until they score, you want them to lose again. All right. So a long throw coming here for Suriname. They just need to start get shots out of the balls of inside the box. Get shots, get some shots. All right, the first ball goes to Cuba. Second ball cleared by Cuba. And the third ball goes to Suriname. Suriname gets it under control on the left-hand side, put it back inside the box. And inside, ooh, what a miss again. Missed the header completely. And a clearance here from Cuba. And Suriname picked it up, reached back to Wanahan. Wanahan will start the play again. So brilliant start from Cuba. From Suriname, I should say. Brilliant start from Suriname. All right, and one hand goes over the top, and wonderful control here from Vleta. Beats one, beats two, and that's a foul. Referee should have been a yellow card. You see, you referee are a clown. So a dangerous free kick here for Suriname. And JD, is that the Phoenix player? Yes, Vleta. He went to Phoenix 3 times in his life. Yeah, he's definitely having a good game. Played 2 good games, you know. All right, clearance here from Cuba. I'm Suriname back on top of the 18-yard box and blast it over the top. And it's going to be a goal kick for Cuba. Calm down, man. Run into the box. Run into the box. So they have to come to you and create some contacts. At some point, the referee has to give you a foul. Now you give back Cuba that opportunity to play out. All right, so all right, good work here from Cuba. Inside their own box though. Worked it back to the defense line. Alberto goes wide to Venta. And this is what I don't like about Cuba. They push it straight back to their keeper, even under pressure. And they tend to lose it a lot. I'm surprised Suriname not pressing them like what AD did to force the errors. All right, so Cuba goes over the top. Won the first ball, but it goes straight inside the box. And no one picked up. And Cuba gets himself in a good position because of lazy defending from Suriname. Very much lazy defending. And they're going to give up a corner from a very much lazy defending position. All right, so we have 2 games almost on the finishing. 9 minutes left. 2-0 Belize over French Guyana. And 3-4 Vincent over Bermuda. Yeah. But the game is open, guys. Goals look like it's going to come. Good clearance here from Suriname. And Suriname trying to start to attack. Poor clearance there from Cuba. Then Suriname on it. Clear for later. On the ball, try to change angle. Let's see if they can keep it inside. Joseph Son can keep it inside. But got pushed off the ball. Nothing called by the big idiot referee. You know. So let's Suriname continues their play. Plays down the left-hand side. Because I've just given up on that referee. You have to put the ball in the back of the net because you're not going to get a call. Suriname goes over the top. First ball won by Cuba. Good one by Cuba as well. But that's just a big challenge. And he's down. He's down, guys. Tefreda jumped, and they said he's injured. Suriname need to win this match. Curacao out already. Curacao is not technically out. Yeah, but it's looking bad for them. Suriname cannot afford to be lazy if they want to come back. Yes, but that first challenge was slightly lazy for me. I've actually posted the link at the top for the game, my brother. All right, or whosoever is a brother, a lady, or whatever the thing is. Posted the link already. All right, yeah. So Cuba breaking works inside the box, coming down the left hand side. Have a little window, cuts it inside, breaks inside the box. Cuba is inside the box and couldn't get a shot off, cleared by Suriname. And Cuba will have to start back on the halfway line. As I said, the link is pinned. Just find the link and yeah. So Suriname won back the ball right there. Cuba pressing, poor pass here from Suriname. Gave it back to Cuba in a dangerous position. But that is good, because Cuba opening up and Suriname can exploit them. See a good hold of play here, and this should be an opportunity for them to counter. But poor controlling. Oh, that's a card, man. Come, the party man, referee, man. I wanted a clown referee, man. People are not seeing what's going on in this game. The man elbow check the player, and the ref don't even call a foul. This is a... He's telling the player to get up. This brother is sick, man. This brother is this is the worst referee. This is the worst referee in all the games. Look at the replay. This is the worst referee in all the games. The worst referee. Oh my God. And he doesn't even call a next foul. He gave a Cuba foul. He gave a Cuba foul. Oh, ironic. Because that's how the next goal scoring, guys. That's how the next goal scoring. A blatant foul that leads to a goal. These referees are dodgy, man. Damn. All right, so Cuba passed and I can't blame the Cuban team, I have to discuss the referee, All right, good work there from Cuba. Try to cut inside, a throw in for Cuba. Yeah, man, I'm top batting man, ref the man. Tired them, man. And this, why our Concacaf region is so poor? Why we can't just have a VAR? Why we're running competitions when we can't have VAR? Jesus God, man. All right, Cuba coming, trying to attack. Puts it inside the box. Wonderful control here from Venta. He's trying to create some space. Good tackle there from Suriname. But they're having a good spell now. True pass here inside the box for Cuba. Still can whip it inside, and that's wide. That's wide. And that should be, they call it for a corner. They call it for a corner, but I would like to see that replay to see if that was actually a corner. Yeah, man. Straight up, Alex, man. Straight up, man. Referee official. Yeah. David Scott said he never think he would have seen this. What he never thought he would have seen, David Scott? I don't understand. 54 minutes, 1-0. Cuba. Okay, all right. And good claim there from Wanahan. Wanahan trying to start the play fast. Suriname trying to start their play fast. Beats one. And this is completely of a yellow card. If this is not a yellow card, me that thump up the ref there. Okay, him gave the yellow card. He gave the yellow card. So let we not thump him up. Alright, yes. Because Suriname was on the break there, and that was a yellow card. Flat out. Cuba up and... Yeah, man, but David a football, yeah. Football, yeah. Yes, they are losing our revives. They are losing. All right, so second half. All right, so Cuba don't take a shot as it? You what? All right, clearance here for Cuba. All right, they're gonna call a corner, so they're gonna give it as a corner for Suriname. So a corner coming in for Suriname now. Second half, much better for Suriname. Much better for Suriname. They kind of contain the big chances them for Cuba so far. And it's 55 minutes. 55 minutes. But they need a goal very early so you can make a battle type of game, you know? They're getting too much lookings in and around the box. Early first one cleared by Cuba. Suriname back at it over the left hand side. Acres of space. Put the ball in the box, man. It flips on the top. Clearance from Cuba again. Cuba won the first ball. The second ball goes wide and Suriname gets it wide. Wanahan puts it over. Wonderful play there from Wanahan. And Suriname building back again. And what happened here? The referee looked like him and JD. Okay, they call it back for a play. And it looks like they're going to award the next yellow card. They're going to award the next yellow card to a Suriname player. I will give it a name soon. Don't know. This referee is mad. Abena gets a yellow card. This referee is mad, man. Yeah, man, DJ. The referee wants a man thump him up, man. Pure lie, my tell on the field. Pure lie. Him call back the play to give a yellow card to Suriname. All right. Yeah, man. This is a bad referee, man. Bad. I'm not gonna ask if they're gonna complain about the ref when it's done. I'm gonna try and bring the news back to you. Maybe tomorrow when I do get some time, or maybe the other day, because once I'm done with these two videos, you know, man, I'm telling you, I'm done, you know. All right, so we have 3 yellow cards in the game so far. Suriname has good personnel to call upon, so you never know. Throw in here, good Ola play from Tifreda, works back deep. Abena on the ball, progressing through the defensive third, goes wide. Denzel back up in midfield, push the pace, man. Push the pace, man. Yeah, Cuba is a good team inside the box. Good challenge here. Put the ball in. Oh, it's not a foul. A man hold him ground. The keeper came. If he stay the same, it's good for Jamaica. Yes, it's good for Jamaica and other teams in the group. 6 other teams in the group in our revives. It's good for every other team. And perfect for Cuba. Davis said, boy, JD, me tell you, say Suriname was overhyped. I don't know. Cuba building from the back. Poor pass here from Cuba. Suriname picks it off and over dribble. All right, good work here from Cuba to retain the ball. Yeah, man, you need to press a little bit, man. You need to get two to it and force them to make some passes. Because every time you do that, they lost the ball and cause as much problems. Good 1-2 here from Cuba. Won the Ural ball, and they're going to try and break down on one side, but good recovery here from Suriname in the end. And that should be a yellow card. Stop the play from move, but continue. We're approaching the 68th minute, so 30 more minutes to go. Still think a few more goals in this game, you know. Abena goes wide. Poor pass there. Germany is back, JD. Okay, one game, you know. See, you're saying as soon as they fired anti-flick, they're back. You can't, football never works. You know, they won a one game. Poor pass that, and Cuba will counter. Wait, man, good one too here from Cuba. And it's a throw-in. Then the next two games already coming to a end. All right. Referee. Oh my God, them give a free kick there for Cuba. Wow. On top of the box, Cuba have a dangerous free kick. Wow. 60 minutes now, officially 60 minutes. 30 more to go. So where is the man foot for go? Guys, smash the like button, share, and subscribe as they come in. Jason, the Suriname head chip. Man soon need blood pressure meds for 80 and Suriname. Okay. So what you want me to do? Not do can I just skip the Jamaican video and go all asleep? Because you cannot be enjoying Jamaica, you know. A free kick coming for Suriname, for 80. Give me for Cuba. Cuba goes short and cleared by Suriname. And this is a counter for Suriname. This is a counter for Suriname. Vlater, and that's a foul, referee, man. Jesus Christ, this referee, man, this referee is wicked, man. Tell you what, guys, let's blow off this whistle. Just blow this whistle now and just call it a day. This referee is a different level thief. If Suriname win, if Cuba wins, Suriname should just play cricket and netball, real baller. Brother, you send something and laugh. What how the hell me can read something while laugh, Jason? You like to say things where nobody knows, say, brother. When Edie not play, no, she just sent me something about Edie. So I read the 80, so that's why I repeated the 80. So you don't see the comment before. I just read the 80 before. That's why I said it. Laugh for the first I hear JD. No, the referee is terrible, man. Terrible. From both sides of the calls. Cuba breaking out. And he called a foul in the end, right there, which I thought that was soft. I thought that one was soft, you know, but he gave that one. So Slim B, how you doing, man? Hope all is well, Slim B. Suriname come down the right hand side, beats one, cuts inside, but no one to support. Oh, 11:23? Damn. So 11:23. So early the first game starts. Suriname comes down the left-hand side, whips it in to the far post. That is over it. And I think that's going to go outside for a goal kick. Poor cross. And they're bringing on Bessiswar. Let me see who they're changing. Let's see. Adipi coming off, and that is a perfect change because Bessiswar will be an architect inside the midfield to make his passes. And I think 27 minutes is perfectly good for him. Come on, have a masterclass, get 2 goals, and see if he can get something for your team, you know? I don't think the whole game is for him. All right, so we have Cuba building up. Poor flick on there from Cuba. Gave it straight back to Suriname. And Bessiswar, the first ball he goes through, take on 2 players. They brought him down, and that's a free kick. JD, it looked like the same referee who did Jamaica last game. I don't know who that is. Let me see if it's the same referee. Let me see if it's the same ones then, because where they put the referee. I will have to look after for the referees. So a free kick coming in for Suriname. Goes wide to the far post and the flick on goes outside. So nothing. So it's gonna be a Cuba goal kick. A long one. What a ball here from Cuba, but got picked off. Got picked up well. And we are running out of time. Little urgency. All right, Bessiswar cuts inside. Good true pass here from Bessiswar. 1-2. Yeah, man. Come on and string the balls, them, you know. True pass here from Bessiswar coming down the left-hand side. Let's see. Go at the man, man. Go at him, man. Referee, come on. All right. Speed of play. Our ref was a little bit taller. I said I will check when it's done, so I don't have the question which item have. I can just get the name of two players. I just can't get the two referees. I just can't get it on my my iPad here. I will get it when I'm done. I can just use the computer. Cuba tried to go long. Denzel pick off the ball. Suriname breaking down the right-hand side. Josephson cuts inside. Try to scrape up. Just get the damn ball, man. What are they doing? All right, this is a Cuba break. What a tackle there from and that's a good flick on. Almost put it in the back of the net. Glazed header. Damn. David Scott a dead with laugh. I don't know what he's laughing about. All right, let me charge this a little bit more because Jamaica game will come up. Man, it's tired, yeah, man. All right, so the next two games finishes, guys. St. Vincent won it. St. Vincent won it over Bermuda. Belize won 2-0 over French Guiana. A few changes, one change coming for Cuba. Slim B, how you doing, man? Hope all is well, you know. Yeah, man, Claudie and Jason were in bad mind, you know. Yeah, I'm fighting against the commentator, you know. Yeah. Both Jason and bad mind, I'm fight against the commentator, you know. Yeah. I'm going to do Jamaica, so I want to see how different I'm going to sound. All right, so you have Suriname trying to break again. Let's see if they can get a shot off because they just gave up a big chance. But no, with Bessiswar, I have a feeling that Bessiswar will give his 27 minutes. Good. He's empty, Bessiswar, empty. He tried to go for a true pass. Poor clearance here from Cuba. Gave it back to Suriname inside the box. He went down and the referee calls nothing. Nothing. Went down. Referee calls nothing. All right. Nothing at all. I said I'm going to search for the name. And you're still gone to look for the name. Because you like an argument. I said I'm going to look for the name. So people, just put a name in there. I'm not going to even look at it. And then I'm going to say, don't look and him comment. Whipping cross here for Suriname. Good block again for Cuba. Ball still inside the 18-yard box. Cuba clears. Cuba tried to start a counter. Good hold up play here. And they call a foul. And the player is so angry, him almost want to thump down the coach, you know? He wants to thump down the referee, I should say. Yeah, man, people getting upset, man, you know? All right, a press here coming from Suriname. Good pass here for Cuba. Esteban, I am from space, you know? Suriname breaking now. Through pass is on. Through pass. Suriname inside the box. What a save. Good save, good save, good save. I am from Honduras. You're from Honduras. Okay. Well, I'm from Jamaica and Sierra Leone. You know? Yeah. All right, so we have 71 minutes to go, 90 more minutes, and yeah, 2 goals for Suriname are none at all, you know? Yeah, because some man want to win goal, predictions, you know? Desperate for win a prediction, you know? Besiswar goes over the top, dodgy cheeky bounce, but good defending there from Cuba. And Cuba tried to get it together. Besiswar one. That's a yellow card, referee. He holds onto the player, stop the player. That's a yellow card. It should not be anything more. Clown referee. That's a yellow card. A man, a man. All right. He held the man right there. Held the man. So that's a yellow card. Dodgy ref. Thiefing ref. Jason says, space. Oh God. Oh God. Jason, you make the link for me? I'm gonna give you a link my back for tell me if we get through or nothing. Suriname never fails to disappoint. Mikai, how you doing, man? Hope all is well with you and the family. Time, I've still 18 minutes left, you know. Plus extra time, you know. It's a lot of time to score 2 more goals, you know. But I know I'm alone have them blind feet there. So far, they're racking it up at the numbers, getting a few chances. Know yourself already, man. Rotan is beautiful. I am from Puerto Rico. But you just say they come from Honduras. Esteban, where you say you come from? Stop telling me that you come from somewhere else. And then tell me that you come from somewhere else. Jamaica is a big team. Okay. So what does that have to do with me? You see it? I told you, you're a troll. You get me? You say they come from... Suriname coming in with 2 more changes. Okay. 2 more changes. I think Richter's coming in and Vleta coming in, I think. Yeah. Let me look at the names them. I think that should be the case. To be honest, 10 and 17. Yeah, that's Jamilo, Richter's, and Vleta. Yeah. That they all add different energy to the team. So I could see Suriname scoring 2 or get back a goal with them on the field. They are a different level energy team. They are a different level energy team, different level. Okay, David Scott. All right, so Suriname coming on left hand side, beats one, whip, cut square past it back to this is where I put it in, and it was cleared from Cuba. Cuba breaking. They have 2 players on the floor. 2 players on the floor, but they are committing bodies, but they have 2 players laying down. Coming on the right hand side, Cuba cutting in. Put it back to the penalty spot, got cleared, and Besiswar couldn't find Besiswar. Good work there from Besiswar, and Suriname breaking now. Acres of CS beat 1, beat 2, beat 3. Come on, man. Come, don't stop run. Just run straight through the goal. Suriname breaking the right hand side. Tefreda holds up good. Pass it back to Joseph Son. Come on, man. Pour it from. Okay, it came through. Good work there in the end from Cuba. Jamaica looking like they'll run away with this group. All right, Jamaica says, and Chris, big up yourself. Yes, David Scott. That's how because he's desperate to act like he's the prediction king, you know. All right, so I can't take too long off, you know, because if I take too long, I'm not gonna come back, you know. So I'm gonna start my Jamaican stream a little bit early, you know. So another injury for the Cubans. So far, 10 shots, 3 on target to 2, and 6 shots for Cuba, but definitely Cuba creating chances in this game just the same. All right, so a forced change there for Cuba. So they're going to make 2. So Clearfield later is out and Kenneth Paul is out. Yeah. Okay, they're going to call a late free kick there for Cuba. Yeah, okay. Kelvin, how you doing? How you doing, Kelvin? We're here. Whipping cross here. Nope. Square coming on the left-hand side. But Bessis were playing defending. Bessis were actually doing good in defending here. My goodness. He had made like 3-4 tackles so far. Successful tackles. By just putting his body around the players, them take the ball and just start the plays. So good work from Bessis were. Maybe he needed a rest out of the team. All right, so we have 10 more minutes plus extra time. The extra time will be around 5 or 6. So around 16 minutes. This is where I try to go over the top. And the first ball drop a little bit too short. But good work there from Besiswar. Very expected a little bit more goals. Damn. Clearance here for Cuba. Picked up by Suriname. Wanahan goes long. First ball won back by Cuba. Suriname won the second ball. Trying to get it under control. Good square pass here. Perfect pass to Besiswar. Besiswar, let's see if he can pick the right position. They're still coming down. It's a space. Put it to the box. And they keep straight in the keeper's arm, man. Straight in the keeper's arm there. Damn. Omar Fowling. I tell you, allow me alone, because I don't know what you're asking me. For them problem that they want to play with less fight. You know, see the man play with fight now. You see them create chance, you know. Just maybe that's not fall to the right person. Inside, good turn here, good hold up, good clearance again from Cuba. Suriname retain the ball. Trying to create back a opening. Good blocking here from Cuba. Cuba trying to drop as much bodies as low as possible. But they need to start whip it in. Don't wait until 10 minutes. Try start whip it in a little bit faster. Stop playing with the football. Besiswar beats one, beats two. Flicks it over the top. Coming in over left hand side. Whips it in. Beats the first player. And it goes back to left. Put it back in when they're unstable. And that's a late free kick coming in for Suriname again. That should have been a yellow card, but continue. So free kick coming up for Suriname. My prediction is looking good, all right? Besiswar over the free kick. Besiswar puts it in, whips in, cause some confusion, cleared by Cuba. Goes back to Suriname. Suriname puts it in, it beats everyone and goes straight to the goalkeeper. So another opportunity went flying, and Cuba will try to counter and create some problems. Game is open though, open. Empty space, Cuba running into an empty space. Nobody's there and nobody can get onto the ball, and it was almost going to be a own goal. One claim it, and Suriname lives to fight another day on the edge. Besiswar picking up the ball from deep. Besiswar is down. Claudine, stop selling false narrative of me, alright? Please. Because I've not done anything wrong. I am here just doing a normal shift, doing my thing. And he's still making stories up of me. Alright, so Suriname breaking on the right hand side. Whips it in. Yeah, that's much better. Cuba won on the first ball. Cuba can start counter on that one. Good work here from Cuba. See, put it outside. Poor pass there for Cuba. Give it straight back to Suriname. Damn, it looked like a 1-1 type of result. Damn. Dodgy 1-1 type of result. Please make a goal come earlier so can fight for the 2-1. Yesterday I have 1-1. I've said it, so I can claim the 1-1 as well to me. That scores. A good through pass here. Cuba could capitalize on this. Wanahan comes out and clear. Good clearance there for Wanahan. I just said I can claim the the 1-0. 17 scores? I only had 4 scores. And I only had 4 scores, you know? Alright, so Cuba passing out from the back. Being pressed by Suriname. I don't think the press looks good to me. The game is open, you know, guys. The game is open. Yeah, I would not be surprised if our next goal comes. The game is open. Suriname breaking inside, and he puts it over the top. Oh my days. That was the opportunity to get back the 1-1. Empty opening, and you put it over the top. Damn, man. Even though a challenge came in as well. So that was the chance. That was the big chance that they wanted. 2 more substitution coming on as well. And it's a few more minutes left. That's a big chance missed for Suriname there. But the chances are coming. I'm feeling much more better for that one. Dankalu came in for Laydam. Hope he can play a solid rest of the game. All right, so Suriname building to the right-hand side, and Dankalu literally lost his footing and gave it back to Cuba. Wow. First thing that guy did is a bad thing. Suriname missed a golden opportunity to score. Yeah. Get a good opportunity, man. But you have to give Cuba credit. Cuba keep on letting it be busy, you know. And Go said Suriname is not ruthless in front of goal. You still have time in the game, you know. You still have time in the game, you know. Still have time in the game. Cuba need to park the bus. I don't think Cuba just play the same way right through it. Parking the bus, regardless of what you want to call it. That's their style. They drop deep and then come out right through it. If you sit too deep, you can't come out. Sit too deep. I think they sit like what I would say, at least midfield deep, so they can counter. They don't pack everyone in. All right, so in the second half, Suriname was 60% possession, 5 shots, and Cuba just took 1 shot in that time. But the first half shot counts more than anything else. So 3 minutes more. 3 minutes more, and a few substitutions coming in for Cuba. So 3 minutes more plus extra time. I think extra time might be 6 minutes or so. Guys, make sure to smash the like button, share, and subscribe, all right? And make sure to join me over the Wemaxit football within around 30 minutes after this game finishes. Because if I don't start it, I'm going to drop asleep and I'm not going to do any game, you know? Yeah, so I have to start a little bit earlier. Yeah. Clearance here, Suriname. Recovery, Cuba. Cuba trying to come forward. Good turn. They're calling offside. What time in Belgium now? It's 11:47. So it's not so late, but the game for Jamaica starts in 2:05. And I have to get up early in the morning. For the week start, I've been getting up very early, you know? All right, Cuba trying to break through pass here for Cuba. He's inside. What a miss! That should have been 2-0 for Cuba. That is a big miss. Empty goal. Just put it on target and you score. And he missed that. So that was the opportunity for them to get 2 up. That's a big miss. That's a big miss for Cuba. Big miss. Maybe that might cost them to draw this game. Because opportunities coming over and over in the people. From both teams. Suriname coming on left-hand side, whipped it in. And good recovery here from Cuba on the right-hand side. Says a throw in for Suriname again. Yeah, some bad misses in this game. Early throwing for Suriname. Why can't end up everything that you put end up in a whipping cross? Continue playing. Cuba on the back stick. Let's see. Good save, corner. So Cuba brought a save out of one hand there, and it's a corner. Yeah, so a good pass, Jerome. Good pass. Let me see how much minutes extra time. I think I'm gonna go to 45. Start at 12:45. All right, so let me see how much extra time they're gonna add on. 6 minutes extra time, guys. 6 minutes. So maybe you have a chance to get one solid chance out of that. One solid chance. No, I'm gonna start 12:45. So system already set up and stuff. And if you're gonna join, I will just open the Discord and we do a thing. Because I have to get the system on the thing. Over here, for the last 2 days, Jason, was very hot, very hot. Only Pep have more system. All right, it's a counter now, guys. You might see you might actually see a few goals, Suriname tried to break, beat one, beats two, and win the second and first ball. Why are they playing now like this? Why are they playing now like this? Why are they playing now like this? I have not complained about the heat. I said it's still warm. It's still warm. So my energy is draining faster. So they gave Tifred a card. You have a corner coming in. Alex, what is wrong with Alex, man? Alex, what is wrong with Alex? Alex gonna cry. If Suriname score, he's gonna put in a corner. Cry. Good clearance here from Cuba. And Suriname back on the ball, try to whip it inside. Couldn't pass the first post. So another good spell here for Cuba. Cuba trying to break. Make sure later you turn up for Jamaica game, yeah? Cuba attacking. It's 6 minutes extra time. We already closed off almost 3. Yeah, maybe the next match, the third set of match, they're gonna get a little bit better, faster, because more games give you a better opportunity. I will be at work. Okay. So you're hiding from Jamaica match. You're so like funny. You only come watch your opponent's match, and you disappear right after. You're hiding from the Jamaica games, and that's what I said. You're hiding from the Jamaica games. So Cuba trying to kill time, and to be honest, they have done their job. They did well. They did well for me, So guys, as it finishes, I will just take a break, return back in half an hour or so, get myself started out. Yeah. You never all right, we'll call you up. We'll call you up a dangerous free kick for Cuba. We'll call you up when Jamaica starts. That's a close one. So Cuba finding a way to kill time, you know, guys. Cuba finding a way to kill time. Yeah, Japan, poor finishing, to be honest. Both of them get chances. At the shot total at this point, 12 shots to 8, so 20 shots and only 6 on target. And 1 goal out of that 6 on target. Claudine, Suriname can't find the net, but they have scored 1 goal already. Claudine, Jamaica only scored 1 goal, but they have a next game to come. So I don't know what you're talking about. They let in more goals. Because they let in 2 goals in 2 games. So yeah. Yeah. Cuba played good, man. Cuba played good. Suriname, look like they're not in no ace. They're taking their time. Suriname pressing, going inside the box. Passed it wide. Whips it in. This is a good one. What an opportunity there. So a corner coming up for Suriname. This is their last and final chance to get something. The last and final chance to get something. And that's the end. Cuba defeated Suriname. All right, so Suriname left on 1 point after 2 games, and Cuba, another surprise, Cuba on 4 points at the top of the table after round 2. Obviously, we have a lot of games to come in between. So we're going to have to wait on those. We're going to be joining you soon for the rest of those games. Fabian, for massive respect, if Suriname don't pull up their big boys pants, they will be going back to League B. All right, so people, I am going to be out for a little time. Return back on the next channel with around half an hour or so at least. All right, if I'm not sleeping, if you don't see me start the stream, that simply means I fell asleep. All right. Yeah, but I will not because I'm around the computer. I'm gonna get back my refreshments and everything, prepare because, yeah. So congratulations to Cuba, put themselves in a good position. Yeah, let me try and give you who they have to play in their last 2 games because that might turn out good for them. They have to play Honduras and Honduras, so they have to play Honduras twice. All right. Yeah, they have to play Honduras twice, so you never may know. Don't think they're going to beat Honduras still, but you never may know. If they can pull up a win, that puts them on 7 points. You never may know. All right, so people, I will be back. Take care, smash the like button, share, and subscribe. Thanks for coming in.